People laughed at me. They laughed at me. My body weight went down to 198 pounds. I didn't even look like a bodybuilder anymore. You know, when I said I wanted to make a comeback, they laughed, called me delusional. All this, all that. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard. But I just want you to know one thing. If you have a dream and a goal and everything in your mind and something deep down in your heart, don't let it go. If that thing is burning down inside, you need to go back to that place, because I did it. And I'm glad I did.
I am heading to church. It is a beautiful day today. I was going to go to church with one of my buddies, but he can't make it. So, but yeah, it's a rest day today, so I figured I'd show you guys a little. This video is probably going to be a lot of yapping and pretty short in general. This is my first time taking the truck for a drive on the interstate, and I can't tell you how good it feels to have cruise control.
You gotta be kidding me.
So, got done with church. As you can see, I almost got fucking arrested. I knew I was gonna get pulled over because I don't have plates on yet, because I just bought this truck. Well, I was told by my mother to put on my old plates on the windshield in the back window. Well, they still aren't to my truck yet, so the cop thought I fucking stole the truck. And when he looked up the license plates, it went to my grandpa's name, because my old truck was my grandpa's, which the plates were too. And I had to really explain everything since I wrecked to not get arrested and go to jail. And then he said, "Do you have full insurance yet?" I was like, "No." He's like, "See, I could have just fined you $600. And he's like, "I'm letting you off with the warning." The guy was really nice. Thank God I didn't run into a prick. But, yeah. So, done with church. The lesson of the day was basically that Jesus is always there for us, and his love is unconditional. And even when you're in the deepest, darkest routes of sin that are so dark, they feel like hell mentally and spiritually, that he is still there. And like a year ago today, I can't tell you how bad my sinning and my mental health was. And it was just bad, man. And I'm so grateful and lucky that Jesus was there to save me. And it's I don't know, it's just breathtaking and speechless how much he saved me. But I was in a very dark, deep place, doing bad things that I shouldn't have been doing. Just nothing criminal, but you get what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, I'm gonna meet up with one of the homies soon. He's been in some camping videos. You might know him as Brighton B-Dog. And then I'm gonna check out this military bar thing one of my buddies opened up in Buffalo, Wyoming, called The Bombshell. Shout out Tucker. But I just want to look at it because I heard there's a bunch of old, cool style history, military stuff. And as an autistic man myself, every autistic man, we love history and military stuff. So I'm gonna go walk around and look at all of it. So this guy texts me. I'm gonna shower really quick. So I was at a gas station, and so I was like, all right, heading there. I say, I'm in your back alley.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Dig in your butt.
Hello, my friend, we meet out here.
So I got pulled over.
Yeah, I saw that in your story.
And I thought I knew I would because it has no plates. So my mom this morning told me, oh, just put them in the windshield
Put
in
him
this back.
in the back one.
And
We had the bill of sale.
no, I didn't have that up before.
Oh.
So I put the license plate back here. I was such in a hurry for church.
And
I
fell
put it
off.
upside down.
Oh.
And then that cop was like, these plates aren't for this truck. And I was like, because they're off of my last truck and I still gotta put them for this one.
Yeah.
And then he thought I stole the truck.
He thought you stole the truck?
Because the license plate names go to my grandpa. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking arrested.
Dude, well, it's like, his last name was Burnell, wasn't it? He's like, so you'd be like, well, Grandpa
Yeah.
Burnell, Coy Burnell, look
Yeah.
at my ID.
And so I explained to him I just bought this or whatever, and he was like, oh, but you, you dug yourself a deeper hole by putting the plates up because it looks like it's stolen.
How does that? This dude's not from here.
Well,
He's not from here, dude. There's no way.
yeah, because he was police, not sheriff.
Yeah, he's not from here.
And then I showed him that shit, and he was like, you gotta hang that up and not put any license plates up.
Okay, so if
So I'll probably
you dug
get...
yourself a hole by having your license plates
So
on.
when we start driving, we might get pulled over again.
Okay, whatever. You have the bill of sale, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I had to film this while talking about it because
I know.
it's such a stupid...
That was pretty. It's a rum dip.
Quite delightful.
It smells so good.
I was right.
Holy shit, this is cool.
So, very, very cool bar. Tucker outdid himself with that place. I'll have to pull up videos from my Snapchat to show you guys the rest of the place. But if you ever stop in Buffalo, Wyoming, check it out, Bombshells. And yeah, super cool place. Even their cigars they got are really good and tasty. But it's good to catch up with like friends you hardly see, because my buddy Brighton, he's from Minnesota. Well, he's originally from here, but he's going to college in Minnesota. So like, I hardly get to see him like twice a year. So it's just really nice to meet up with some buddies. And now that I'm 21, we actually like can enjoy a beer and a cigar somewhere. But now I'm gonna go home and do some stretching at the gym and maybe some boxing. By the way, the Eastern Orthodox buddy I was talking about, that was him. But like Eastern Orthodox and Catholics go way, way back, like, and it's cool that they're similar but different in the same way, and that we can like just chit chat about Jesus. And like, guys, that's what I'm saying. If I can tell anyone's future by looking at their friends. That's literally a famous quote because it's true. If you hang around a bunch of D-bags that drink and get drunk every single weekend, or you're roommates with them type of people, it's really hard to try to stay in your own lane and try to be friends with them when you literally have absolutely no interest in the same things they do. And they, like, I used to have friends like that, and it's just terrible to get into. And I'm telling you now, if you find friends that talk about Jesus and talk about going to church together and talk about like theologies and interpretations of what we think with a good friend like that, it's just really healthy and good for the mind to talk to good friends like that. And there's only a handful of them out there, and I'm hoping that like the younger kids in this generation really look up to Jesus and follow him, because it will definitely save you. So I think the plan is to just go home, ride my bike for an hour to 30 minutes, and relax from all the hard workouts we've done and the hard work we've done, and edit some videos and chill, because I don't know exactly what my next job is. Right now I'm basically just helping out ranchers around my town, and I don't think my next serious job will be until like May for the night shift jobs, which you guys have seen me do. But yeah. Also, there's like, I got quite a few like close friends that also want to start a YouTube, and I feel like I need to get this out there so that they know. They're like, I want to start a YouTube, but like I just don't know where to start, and I'm like scared of what people are gonna think, and like I don't know. Guys, you really think I give a fuck what other people think of me posting this shit? I started it off as a joke in high school to make funny videos, but that was a cover for me to keep going.
Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a fuck!
Yeah, well, I forgot to film me riding the bike for 40 minutes. Then I had dinner, and that was basically it. But thanks for watching, guys. Jesus loves you.